one here. I like it. All right, guys, the grid is set. This is your B main of 12 stock. If you don't like the way that sounds, you've got one chance to win it here. We're going live, less than 5. And they are off relatively cleanly. Nice move out of Clayton, who gets a spot. Oh, plastic flying everywhere. They got one in. Is that one dead? It is dead. All right, time to race them up or drive into your neighbor. All right, guys. Not even a minute in, 7:10 to go. Mike Thomas from the pole out front. That's the red and white down the back straight. He's already got a 3-second lead on the field. Clayton White all the way up from 7-2. And he is under attack from Jody FLIPSE working left-hand side down the straightaway. Jody looking. Right behind them, we've got Robert Dirty DIRLA. He didn't get that nickname by accident, guys. Down the straightaway works Clayton. DIRLA at the 3. Who's looking at DIRLA? Schuttenberg is a slight tap, and he gives it back up. Now BUCA looking at DIRLA. DIRLA in the white, green, and blue. BUCA in the pink, and then it's ZACK Schuttenberg. Down the straightaway they work. DIRLA gets into a wall. And it is BUCA and Schuttenberg. But Clayton White now starting to put a little distance between him. He's got a straightaway and part of a sweeper. Meanwhile, up front, Michael Thomas says, whoa, I'm going to go ahead and get into a back marker to make it interesting. Your leader with the blood red front CRC car with a white tail, working in front of the driver's stand now. It is Thomas out front. It is Clayton White, followed by the pink BUCA in 3. The white of ZACK Schuttenberg in 4. DIRLA in the 5. The light pink of FLIPSE in the 6. Richard Smith in the 7. Hamilton in the green 8. And Perry Caswell. He is back out there in the white, yellow, and orange. Max BUCA now putting a charge on.
This is one of my
It is Mike Thomas, Clayton White, and ZACK Schuttenberg. Clayton White qualified 7th, currently 2nd. Looking great. That is cars 1 and 2. All right, Mike Thomas out front now. Max BUCA in the 2. DIRLA at the 3.
These are all
Mayhem causing quite a bit of mix-ups. 3.5 in, 4.5 left to go. Mike Thomas lead, 4.8 seconds. Max BUCA, though, just a fraction of a second outside of DIRLA in the 3. Working left-hand side. BUCA is the 2 car down the straightaway. Clayton White sitting in 5. That is not lead lap racing on the left-hand side. DIRLA trying to track down BUCA as BUCA works his way inside of Clayton White. Next car he sees will be that of the Dirty D. ZACK Schuttenberg in the all-white in front of the driver's stand there.
Excuse me. Last thing. Thank you.
DIRLA now trying to turn the heat up on Max BUCA, working left-hand side. It's going to be the pink down the straightaway, followed by the green, blue, and white. going to be a 9-1 to a 9-1. DIRLA tracking, DIRLA reeling him in. Good run onto the straightaway as he's setting something up. He looks for the sweeper, it's not there, and then he blows it deep, he gives it back. Now Max has a turn lead. Coming up on some lap traffic, nice work, guys. Got to pick a spot now, 5 in and 3 to go. DIRLA now reeling in, Max BUCA again down the straightaway. Again takes the sweeper tight, not looking for a pass, but looking to close in, but he makes a mistake on the infield. Max BUCA now under siege. BUCA in the pink. DIRLA in the white, green, and blue working left-hand side. Meanwhile, our leader with the blood red front end, white tail section working left-hand side, having some trouble with back markers. And they get it worked out, but barely. FLIPSE and Clayton White now back doing battle. That's lead lap racing down the straightaway between Clayton, FLIPSE, and SCHUTTENBERG. Later around now, DIRLA not within striking distance of Max BUCA. Mike Thomas just trying to keep it in the middle of the track with 1:55 to go. FLIPSE now looking hard at the back of Clayton White, left-hand side down the straightaway they work. That is the white with the orange flames, followed by the light pink who can't handle it, and he stuffs it and brings Max with him. DIRLA goes around. Max BUCA now caught in a world of traffic. Thomas, DIRLA, BUCA, SCHUTTENBERG, FLIPSE, White, Smith, Caswell, and Hamilton. Inside of a minute, closer to 45 left to do this. Mike Thomas from the pole. DIRLA from the 4 spot trying to claim a 2. BUCA from the 5 spot trying to claim a 3. All right, inside of 15 here. High on the backstretch, high on the backstretch, guys.
Mike Thomas done. Zach Schubert done. Robert Dirty done. Max BUCA done. Joe.
All right, taking that one from the tone is Mike Thomas. Robert DIRLA in the 2, Max BUCA in the 3. You know the deal, guys. Top 3 are going to Tech. Head on over to Tech if you podiumed. All right, this is race number 13 of 18. We are in about the final hour here at the 2019 Halloween Classic.